Hello there and welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense here. The linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He finds his man. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. Breaking free at midfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Timeout, Oregon. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys they were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on the quarterback with 3 rushing.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. We bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. State offense comes back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot and is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper.
Ball carried by the quarterback. No gain on the play. 3rd down coming.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. And after 1, we're scoreless.
We'll start off the 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt here. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Donald Duck's offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. It was a foot race and he won it. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll hand it off. Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Or it's snapped to the back. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They go with a direct snap. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside. There's just no room out there.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Launching downfield. It's caught downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the ball is hauled in. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down for the offense.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 16, set to kick it away.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Going to try to use his legs here. Gets into space at the 50. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Short loss in the play sets up second and long from the 18. And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And it's good for a first down to the 36. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense comes back out on the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play. diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years, but let's not forget they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Escapes the pocket. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives him a chance.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Sack sets up an important 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Caught quickly. What a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw yet again. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Gonna run it. It's Moran. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
He's brought down at the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Ducks. That puts them on top in the 2nd half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll run it to the left. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here's the second down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oregon 14, Ohio State 10.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Crosses the 30. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Toss play to the outside. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Not enough on that one, and it falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it will be 62 yards. That's a design quarterback keeper. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Throws a stiff arm. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
He's tackled at the 23-yard line. Brings up third down.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Catch made on the out route. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Using his legs, it's Moran. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense facing second and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down and goal upcoming. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Got him. He's sacked.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
All right, it's a completed pass, but not enough to get the ball into the end zone, so you got a 4th down, trailing by 3. To me, Chris, a real pivotal point in this game. Does the coach kick the field goal for the tie, or does he go for it to take the lead, potentially, by scoring the touchdown?
And this one is right through. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37.
The ball carrier. Tackle is made at the 37. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. They stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The back's got it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Missed it. Field goal, no good. And here in the 4th quarter, the game remains tied. So here comes our first play of overtime. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch and up for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And they jump back in front.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Handoff running right. Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
He's tackled at the 23-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
important second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. So now it's a challenging third down play here. Can the offense keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for a game-tying field goal? And he'll drop back here on third down. And the pass ball's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And it's good. A pressure field goal to stay in the game and force another OT.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Direct snap to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get organized before this critical play coming up. So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
So here we have a challenging fourth down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and he'll lost it to the end zone. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.